Do you guys see this return to work thing that Amazon? Today is the day that they have officially required people to be back 5 days a week. A lot of people have a problem with this. I'm interested in your guys' take. I give zero cares about this, and I do not have a problem with it. I'm happy that they're back in work. I think it's a good idea for local businesses in Seattle, also for somebody's career longevity. If you're a young worker,
right,
your career's probably, in my opinion, it's probably going to be better if you spend your time at work versus like just at home, not being seen day to day. But
I think there's a generation that needs to be told, you have to follow rules these days.
Yeah.
We're going back to rules matter. Guidelines and regulations are important and have a purpose.
They're there for a reason.
Absolutely.
We have maintained society for a long time based on a lot of these things. But listen to this. I thought this headline was kind of funny. This is from, I think, Seattle Times. Amazon's new in-office rules arrive Thursday. Amazonians are nervous. Is that what they call Amazon workers? Is Amazonians? Like the rainforest people?
That feels like appropriation.
Doesn't it feel? I thought that felt kind of funny.
Amazon doesn't, but Amazonians does.
Why does the rainforest
people who are literal
care?
Amazonians?
Yeah, and they're always at work because they live where they work and play and shop. Yeah.
So I thought this headline was funny, but they detail the story. This whole article is focused on this one guy, and I do not understand this. He's 33 years old. His name is Christian Karen. He's decided to quit because he doesn't want to work in the office. And he details in this story, the Seattle Times piece, they detail how when he started the job, it was all going hunky-dory, and then Amazon decided they were going to go to obviously you could kind of work where you live model after the pandemic. So he was excited about that because that gave him the opportunity to go live what he says was a nomadic lifestyle. He's one of those like van people. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah, I've seen those.
The people who live in their like tricked out $100,000 sweet vans.
Right. Always wake up at a beach.
Yeah.
Log into a Starbucks Wi-Fi and do your job for the day.
In this guy's case, it would be mountains. He loved to go and he loved to ski. So he'd go and park at these beautiful mountains.
Great. Yeah.
And then he'd work in his van, which is weird. If I saw somebody just like typing away on a keyboard all day in a van, I'd probably call the police on him.
If you see something, say something.
But he would show up at all these resorts, and then he'd try to get in a couple ski runs at the end of the day. And he's lamenting this process. He's like, "Oh, this is so horrible that people are forcing me back to work."
If you've got an issue, here's a tissue.
That's how I feel about it. It seems ridiculous to me. He's 33 years old, and he has decided to quit his job because originally Amazon, again, they said you could work remotely, and then they said, all right, we're going to start kind of dialing that back. Then it's going to be 3 days a week, and then it's going to be, we want you to be in a specific city. We don't just want you anywhere in the country. We want you to be like in a hub city so that you are reachable if we need you to be back in office.
Right. You can't be on the slopes somewhere.
Yeah.
Park City, Utah.
I honestly, can you guys explain this to me? I don't understand the complaint by people who have a problem with this. What is the possible reason that somebody could feel justified in complaining about having to show up for your job?
Well, it's a catered lifestyle, or catered to lifestyle, I should say, that this guy's able to do. I mean, great, he does great work. I'm sure he does, and I'm sure in his mind he can do great work from anywhere, and that may be the case.
Yeah, but who cares about what is in his mind? It's in his boss's mind.
Right. That's exactly the point I'm trying to get to. Is that here's the rules, my friend. It's great that you've got a job that you can ski in the afternoon after you've done your 8, at a keyboard in a van. I'm sure someone else will give you that same luxury lifestyle, work style. Good luck out there.
Fat chance.
I hope you find it. I'm happy for him. I don't want to begrudge another man his ride. But your boss has decided it's time to be in office, because they feel productivity, collaboration, a sense of teamwork and environment is paramount to their success.
And that's their prerogative.
It is.
If they want people back in the office, you got to be back in the office. Amazon employs, I think this number is 360,000 people worldwide. Or 350,000. What's that number here? Pretty close.
Well, one less because Ski Boy is going to quit.
Less this guy, exactly. Yeah, 350,000 corporate employees globally, mostly in the U.S. They said in Seattle, Bellevue, and Redmond, which is their headquarters. Amazon has roughly 65,000 corporate workers who are now going to be, required to be back in office.
65,000. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty big number. So people are saying now that that's going to be a big influx in traffic. We didn't experience any of that today because I think a lot of other people are out.
Yeah,
there's no traffic coming in today.
This is a weird hybrid kind of a week. A lot of people extended their vacation. Smart way to spend 2 days and get an extra.
They come back on the 6th. Yeah, a lot of people.
And I should be a person that's against this because I like light traffic. It's going to impact my life. But that's so what? That's a cost of doing business.
Cost of doing business.
It is, man.
Honestly, like the 30-year-old dude who's whatever his age is, he's early
33,
30s,
I think he said,
33, who wants to live in a van and go to work when he wants to go to work. That's not going to be. Do you know how much Amazon pays these guys? Like the type of job that he does, it's like a $250,000 a year job.
Good luck. If you can replace that and stay on the slopes, good on you, buddy.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's
good on you.
insane. I can't even understand this. I don't get that people complain.
It's a generation that's been catered to. I think that they're spoiled.
I think you're right.
And the bills come and due.
There you go.